the trash, or you don't get no spending cash. If you don't scrub that kitchen floor, you ain't gonna rock and roll no more. Yeah.
Don't talk back.
Looking at that tall ridge of trees back there, you almost think you're up north in Algonquin. But we're not. Not even close. Morning, good evening, not sure what time you're watching this at. It is a sunny, nice, beautiful day here in southwestern Ontario. It is October the 1st, 2021. And I am not at my usual paddling grounds. I decided to trek just a bit northwest of where I usually go. About 40 minutes drive. I am at the Wildwood Conservation Area, which is just outside of St. Mary's, Ontario. Never been here. Always wanted to try it out. Drove past it many times on the way up north to the Bruce Peninsula and that. So it's always been kind of on my list to go and try, and I am actually quite delighted. This is actually very nice lake to paddle, and nice area, nice scenery, beautiful day. There's just me and another pontoon boat on the water right now. I'm currently, well, I'm on the Trout Creek portion of Wildwood Lake. I've crossed over County Road 29 there. That's Perth County Road line 29, I guess. And I just crossed under that. I'm in more of the smaller creek portion of the lake, and I believe that's called Trout Creek. And Wildwood is part of the Upper Thames Conservation Authority, as is Piddock Lake and Fanshawe Lake in London, Ontario. So I just thought I'd come up, have a paddle around. I also want to check out some of the, they have a few paddle-in sites up here too. Passed one already, and there's some more on the west side, maybe the west side of the lake? The west side, yep. And so I'm gonna check those out on the way back. Just have a few hours out here. Very nice day, I think I say. Winds are calm. Water level is pretty good. I think we're maybe checking when I went underneath the bridge there, the pillars looks like about another foot and a half down from where the water was, but still very high. This lake here is significantly deeper than Piddock Lake in Woodstock, which I normally paddle. It's also, it looks a bit wider in spots too, so I believe it's a higher volume lake, and this lake does not get drained down as much as the Piddock Reservoir. This is also a reservoir here. There's a dam at the other end of the lake, and but it still holds a good amount of water even through the winter months. So still a lot of fish jumping here too, just like at Piddock. A lot of gulls, like Canada geese around. So I'm going to head back that way, and we're going to check out some paddle-in sites. So let's go take a look. Let's see what we're doing here. So I made it over to the west side of the lake here, and there's a another campsite over here that I think we're just going to check out. So this is campsite 501 here at Wildwood Lake. You look at this. And tell me that this is in southwestern Ontario. I think it looks like almost anything in Algonquin Park and any other northern parks up there in that area. Oh, central Ontario, I guess it is. Algonquin's not really North Ontario, but it's our North Ontario. It's more like central Ontario. But look at this. I'm actually quite impressed. It's nice back in here. And to think, on the other side of those woods there, and across the lake, on the other side of the woods, over there, there's a significant amount of farmland. You wouldn't know it here. So this here looks like this is the trail. There's a walking trail that goes through here too, that you can walk and hike. Let's just go down here a bit. So I think there are 2 or 3 walking trail systems. This is on the west side, and the main trails, I believe, are on the east side, of course, because that's where the main park is and campsites. There's also, we pass several private cottages on the way here too. You got your own porta potty, locked, of course. You will, if you rent this site for the night or whatever, you'll get a key for the porta potty, and also a key for the firewood box. I think it's the same key. Let's just take a walk down here for a minute. Beautiful, beautiful day out. October 1st. It is roughly around 18 to 20 degrees Celsius right now. I think the high is going to be around 21 today. Barely a cloud in the sky. Couldn't ask for a better day. Only a couple boats on the water. Again, it is October, and most of the docks are probably pulled in soon and boats will be put away. Probably an excellent time of year to come here for a weekend, even just a night or two. It gets cool at night. As long as you bundle up, you're fine. Look at that view. Now the County Road 11 and the dam are just way down there, and it's far enough away yet you can't hear any traffic. You hear a little bit, but barely anything. Yeah, I'm liking this. I think this is a good idea for maybe next year. Give it a shot. Wow, I do this. Let's just go up here a little bit. Now in the summertime, I'm sure this lake gets really busy. In fact, I know it gets pretty busy. Just driving by a few times here in the summertime over the past few years or so, and noticing the amount of boats and people on the water. So this might be excellent time of year to come. October, late September. A lot of people are just taking their boats out, gone back home. Still a few up there. And bugs, well, I'm out here without any repellent on, and there's nothing eating me alive yet, so it's a time of year where there's barely anything out here. I had a deer fly on me when I was on the water there. That's it so far. So wow, this is nice back here. Just going back the other way here. This is the campsite there. Just gonna go back this way. And I just passed somebody else that's walking through here. So, I guess the downside of having a campsite right here would be the trail's right here, campsite's right there, so people walking behind you. That's the only downside, I'd say. But look at this nice little creek running through here. Maybe call that a brook. It's a bit muddy through here right now. I'm just trying to remember if we had any rain lately. Maybe 2 days ago. I see some bike tracks, so I guess mountain biking's back here too, so you gotta just think about those things when you're coming here, and knowing that there might be some other people around when you're camping on one of the paddle-in sites. So I guess you could actually rent those sites too if you just wanted to hike here too. That's not a bad idea either. Some people, you know, don't want to do the paddling, and backpacking's the way to go. Okay, just backpack through here, right to your campsite. What does that say? Oh, there's a blaze up there. Just gonna go up here just a little ways to see what's over this ridge here. I must be doing my Michael Jackson imitation. I got one glove on. I'm not sure why I only have one glove. Oh, I don't know. I guess I forgot to take it off. That lady that passed me must have think I'm kind of weird. Don't know why. There's that guy walking down the trail with one glove on, talking to himself. He's got some issues. She might be right. Oh, I wish I could breathe in that fall air. Oh, this is nice. I'm not someone who particularly cares for fall too much. I enjoy spring, summer, but something about the fall air, it's just crisp and clean, especially back here in the woods. Wow. I'm not going to go too much further. This trail just keeps going and going. It's a nice trail. Fairly flat. There's some high spots. There's some roots up here. You know something about trails though? You keep saying you're just going to stop, but every time it turns, you just want to kind of stop and look around the corner and then keep going a bit. Sounds like a red squirrel. I'm not sure there's red squirrels down here, but maybe there are. What's up here? Well, that's not neat. Emergency response station. Call 911. Say your location is Wildwood Lake Trail and give station 22. Wow. I think they thought of everything. That's pretty neat. It's a good idea too. It's a very good idea. That'd be a good idea to have at some of the provincial parks. They say Algonquin even. You know, you post one of those signs at every portage or something. It'd make it so much easier for people that are having some troubles to get some medical attention if they needed it. That's a good idea. That's smart. That's very smart. Wow. Well, that's as far as I'm going to go on this trail for a bit. I'm going to head back to the campsite there. Man, I'm impressed. I am so impressed at this place. I would definitely come and camp here. Paddle in sight, even backpack to the site. There's nice that there's that option of either paddling in or hiking in. It's not a hard trail. Anybody could really do this. It's fairly flat and no rocks. I don't see any rocks, at least at this section. Roots, seeing some roots of course, but hey look, fungi. I'm a fun guy. Fungi. You know what word I hate the most? It's probably amazing. Everybody uses it way too much. Everything's amazing. But look at those fungi. Those are amazing fungi. This would be an excellent starting point for new paddlers, new campers that want to do the backcountry thing but don't want to go and do the real thing up north. You know what? Why not come here for a night and just try it out? You're not too far from a city. You're close to St. Mary's, Ontario. There's a problem. Stratford's the other way. There's hotels in both the areas. In case you get here and go, it's not for me, go to a hotel. And wildlife here, you're not going to have maybe some of the fears as you would a few hours north. Of course, that being said, there's always a chance of bears, no matter where you are. And even in southern Ontario, I mean, there's bears, black bears found near London, Ontario, which is a good sized city, which is south of here. So you look in the woods there, there's always a chance a black bear wanders by, and I don't think it's a significant risk in this area, but you never know. But you stay vigilant no matter where you are. But yeah, if you have never done the backcountry thing and you're kind of worried about it, maybe you don't have all the gear in the world that you need, maybe you just want to just got a tent and a sleeping bag and a few pots and pans, why not stop here? This is awesome. I'm quite impressed at this place. You might even say I'm wildly impressed at Wildwood. Get it? Well, alright, let's look at this campsite. This is, again, campsite 501. Actually, yeah, it is locked. It's locked there. So you will get a key for that at the main office there, the main entrance. Picnic table, some actually very nice seating. Holy, nice fire pit. This site here is quite a bit sloped. So your tent, see, there is quite of a slope up there. Here, so your tents would have to be down here, I'm assuming. Let's see here. Probably one right in here. One or two. You can probably get two in here. Nice, it's a nice, decent level ground right here. And you have the brook right over there, the babbling brook. That put me to sleep instantly. Over here it gets kind of gravelly by the shore. But you may be able to get a tent right here with the proper sleep pads. You'd be okay. So 1, 2, I'm not sure how many tents this site calls for or what the limit is on it. Well, that is very, very nice. Well equipped site. You come out here, the view. So anyway, I'm gonna have a quick snack here and then head back because I gotta get back. So I have about another hour to go, and so that should be enough time just to get back there. Maybe do a little more video and we'll see. Okay, so bye for now. Okay, bon voyage 501. It is nice knowing you. Okay, I have approximately a half hour to get back to the dam there and to the put-in site launch area. So we're going to be pushing here a little bit once I get situated. Here we go. It's a tad more windy paddling this way than it was coming in. So I was just thinking about that paddling site with the trail that runs right behind it there, and looking at how long it actually is, the loop. You could come here, say you get here around noonish or early afternoon, and you just want to do like a one-night stay. Paddle to the site. 501 is likely one of the furthest away from the entrance, so that might be your best bet if you don't want to hear anybody or see any traffic. Yeah, get there, get your camp set up by like 1 or 2 o'clock, have some lunch, and go on a hike. That trail looks pretty long to me, but through the woods, be a beautiful hike. Get back, be time for supper, have a couple steaks, some baked potatoes. Oh yeah, and some roasted marshmallows for a snack later on. have your cup of tea or a beer. Campfire, get to bed, get up next morning, do some paddling, maybe just paddle across the lake. So there's another walking trails, hiking trails on the other side of the lake. Paddle over the other side of the lake, hook up to those walking trails there, maybe do that loop, get back in the canoe and head back to the entrance, or maybe do some fishing if you want to try some fishing here. That's not a bad day and a half activity, getting out. And like I said, if you're new to backcountry canoeing and camping, something like this might be just up your alley, just to give it a shot, see if you like it. You don't want to buy all that gear. Buy a canoe or kayak or rent one and get up north and find out that it's not for you. I don't want to sleep on the ground or in a hammock, or I'm afraid of bears or something that could happen, or whatever happens on the water. You just never know. So maybe coming here and just trying it out for a night. Like I say, you're not far from civilization. So if it doesn't work out, you paddle back to your car and you head to the hotel for the night. Room service. Or maybe you are an experienced backcountry camper and you've done canoeing as a group with a partner, and maybe you're looking at solo canoeing or backcountry camping or whatever you want to do like that. And I thought about it, but I have a fear about it, because if something happens to you and you're out in the middle of nowhere, you know, you can survive, of course, usually, but if it's a broken ankle or something, twisting on a rock on a portage, oh man, you know what? Stuff like that I think about, and that kind of scares me off about doing solo. But coming here, this would be an easy solo. Takes you about half hour to 40 minutes to paddle from the entrance down to 501 likely. Depends how fast you want to row, of course, or paddle. On the way in, I wasn't paddling too quickly. I was just taking it easy, but now that I've seen the time, I know I have to get back, so. But hey, that would be an awesome solo trip. Book it for a couple nights, or even just one night. Just get used to being on your own. Yeah, so maybe, yeah, book it for 2 or 3 nights actually. You want to get the feeling of being on your own for a few nights, a few days, do that. You might find out you love it, and you might find out, oh God, what was I thinking? Oh, and we got boat traffic coming. We got boat traffic coming. We got fish jumping. There's some fish jumping. Oh, the weather today is awesome. Roughly 20 degrees Celsius. No humidity this time of year. Wow. Air is fresh. Very nice. One thing I can say about these sites, they are clean. I mean, that site had not one speck of garbage on it. So a big shout out to the staff here at Wildwood Conservation Area, making sure everything's nice and clean. That's beautiful back there. That's a significant workout. Almost there. A couple more minutes. Almost there. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Sorry there wasn't more of these this year. Just didn't work out this year. But there's always hope. And I'm hoping to do a few more before the season ends. It's October, so I should be able to get out a few more times this fall before the snow flies. So if you've enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up. Please like, share, and subscribe, of course. It always helps out. I'd like to build this channel, get it going better. Again, didn't have the amount of videos I wanted to post this year, or get out and do this year, but hopefully the next season we'll do some more fun stuff. And if you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down, whatever, you know. Let me know you care. Give me a comment, write something. I'll respond, I promise. Look, I think we made it. We have made it back.